Tropical North Queensland. With its beautiful scenery, lush rainforest and pristine beaches, there's lots to love.
So I'm going to be joined shortly by Jane and Daniel, and we're going to show them a variety of properties across far North Queensland. One of the key things with Jane and Daniel is that they're looking for a destination home in a destination location. So I'm going to try and marry the two together, and we're going to see what their money can buy in far North Queensland. I'm Troy, and this is Buying the Life, Tropical North Queensland.
Jane and Daniel live very busy corporate lives as lawyers in Sydney and have flown to Cairns to spend the next 2 days looking at properties with myself, a local buyer's agent.
G'day, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Jane.
And we've flown up here from Sydney up to far North Queensland. We're looking for a holiday home.
The criteria we're looking for is a minimum of 5 bedrooms, mainly because we have 3 children and also we have a big extended family, so we'd like to be able to bring them up here as well. We definitely want a pool, and we want somewhere that feels like we're on holidays, so whether that's got a great view or somewhere near the beach or somewhere that doesn't feel like you're just in a normal suburban house, because that's what we have back in Sydney, so we're looking for a contrast up here.
What's important for us is the pool, quite a few bedrooms. We're looking to rent it out to some families, hopefully some larger families, somewhere that we can look to live in for 3 or 4 months a year when we wind down at work. We'd like to be near some restaurants, near the beach if possible, but yeah, somewhere you can really enjoy that tropical lifestyle.
So hopefully while they're here, we are able to find them in some paradise. The first property we shortlisted for Jane and Daniel is a canal property located in Trinity Park on the Cairns northern beaches. It features 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, modern finishes, a stunning tropical pool and water access. It's on the market for around $2.7 million. These properties have a very long hold period and rarely come onto the market in Cairns, and they make for terrific Airbnb investments.
Kayakers that come through with about 8 people in the boat, and there's a paddle boarder that comes through. Yeah, and jet skis of course.
This is a marina birth canal property in Cairns, and these are actually a really rare type property. In fact, this is the only place in Cairns in Trinity Park where you can get water access, and you can park up to a 42-foot vessel on this private dock. So these are some of the advantages of living on a waterfront property, and in Cairns, when you're so close to the reef, you know, it's very ideal. The marina berth property.
Trinity.
Yeah, Marina Quay, too pokey.
Yeah, so that one was a no because it's too small. Not a big fan of canal one because it's too similar to what we've got.
Yeah.
And
it's not that practical when you live in North Queensland to have a canal. Probably like you don't have the other, you know, recreational use as what you do on the Gold Coast or Sunshine Coast.
With some concern about the canal property being very similar to what they own back in Sydney and a little too small to cater for their young family and friends, we are now off to check out the next property.
showing Jane and Daniel this sprawling mansion in Kowara Beach. It actually has 1,000 square meters under roof, a tennis court, a pool, and it actually sits on 4,000 square meters of land with 1,000 square meters floor area under roof, 10 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms. It's huge.
This sprawling home is also located on the Cairns northern beaches, and I wanted to show Jane and Daniel this house to show just what their budget could potentially get them, which is a very big house. Hopefully it's not too big. It's currently listed for offers around $3 million.
So there's 1,000 square meters of floor area under roof, and it would make it close to one of the biggest properties in Cairns, or even far north Queensland for that matter.
Still on the list for me because, like, in terms of like what you get for your money, you get a lot.
I'm surprised it's selling for under 4 million. You could never build that type of house now
No,
for
of
4
course
million,
not,
you know, let alone paying for the land itself.
But it didn't have any greenery. It didn't feel like a tropical pool. Like, it just felt like a hole in the ground. Like, it lacked a bit of soul. Like, what? Oh yeah, black stuff. It lacked soul. Yeah, I didn't really like it.
With the mini hotel lacking a bit of soul but still on the list for consideration, hopefully this next home, only 2 minutes away in Kowara Beach, built by one of Cairns' best builders, has the soul they are looking for. It's currently on the market for offers over $2.5 million.
When they got this, obviously, as you can imagine, the other homes are sort of looking on poles and it's all sloping.
Super unique, this property, obviously built by one of Cairns' most astute builders. Every detail has been carefully thought out. You get panoramic views of the northern beaches. You're a stone's throw from the beach. You've got a tropical pool, you've got a fireplace, 5 bedrooms, plus an office space and a media room. It's a lot of value for money here. Love the polished concrete.
Yeah, it's very, very solid house. Even upstairs, it's suspended concrete slab.
Yeah, so it is solid concrete, it's polished concrete even throughout the home. It's actually then suspended concrete on the second floor, and this makes it a super durable property when it comes to, you know, even severe weather events, and we often can have them up here in North Queensland. So you don't have to worry about any of those things if you buy a property like this, and that's been built to the highest quality by one of Cairns' best builders.
Yeah, and that's obviously house.
Show you the contrast between this sky versus what you saw earlier.
I would never have picked that one. In fact, I looked at it online and I almost ruled it out because I thought the pool was too small. And from the photos, it looked like it was really, really steep and not great land. But it's the finishes. You can't tell the finishes when you're looking online.
After initially ruling it out after looking at the pictures online, the amazing finishes just might keep Seaview as a contender for Jane and Daniel. We are off to the Clifton Beach Esplanade waterfront, quite the contrast from Kowara Beach Mountains, to check out a recently renovated home that has one of Cairns' biggest tropical pools, currently on the market for around $2 million.
So what you should be looking out for, particularly in subtropical climates like this, wet rot. It rains a lot up here, so if your property isn't renovated or has all the new bells and whistles, then I'd be looking at moisture areas, wet rot, because this place rains a lot. You can get 300 mils and an afternoon shower, so yeah, that's what I'd be looking for. Yeah, I think these are good though for the Airbnb type market, you know, so that's why they've sort of geared it that way, so you can have that separate living space. It's all legal height too. Yeah. So we've also just been advised that this pool is actually the largest residential pool in the suburb of Clifton Beach.
This house here is just undergoing full renovation. So they're spending $700,000 on this place. So they've just done all the internal, external owners there at the moment. All the back, you'll see at the back's with the mess still out there. They're redoing all of that. So it's the area here is there's a lot of knockdowns happening. We've sold about 2 or 3 this year, and we know they're going to get knocked down this couple of years. And so it's going to get high end, a lot of high end money coming into the investment market at the moment.
Craig Gillard, one of the top sales agents on the Cairns Northern Beaches, has seen a trend of more high-end money coming into the suburb. His agency also manages a portfolio of Airbnb properties in Clifton Beach and say they are great income producing assets. And it's fair to say that that pool was amazing and I almost wanted to take a dip.
Thank you. Really
I love the location, love the vibe, love the feeling.
Yep.
What a lovely pool.
Yep.
Presented really well today.
I love the pool, I love the land.
Yep.
At that size. Yeah. That's, I mean, I have to say, like, that's one that I don't know, if I had to pick a front runner, that would probably be it.
If we had to buy one out of what we're seeing, it would be that one.
After a jam-packed day looking at some amazing properties on the Cairns Northern Beaches, we have a front runner, the waterfront property in Clifton Beach. It's day 2 and another perfect day in paradise. We are off to Port Douglas to see what Jane and Daniel's money can buy them in one of the world's most desirable holiday destinations. The Port Douglas area has a median house price of around $1 million, and it has many good luxury homes from high-end villas, tropical rainforest retreats, and oceanfront getaways.
So we're here at Pebbly Beach, which is the best part of 20 minutes from the northern beaches of Cairns and Palm Cove, and about 15 minutes drive to Port Douglas. And I'm showing Jane and Daniel this property here with Barb from Sotheby's. One of their key parts of their brief is they wanted a big pool and they wanted some privacy. So this here ticked a lot of those boxes. That'd be those screens I reckon we saw yesterday at Coora Beach. One of them. This place. The pieces, the different pieces, yeah, really bring it to life.
See you sitting in the reading room having a shower. Probably just needs too much work for what we're after.
And you gotta
maintain.
Just had a look at this magnificent property here that sits on a couple of acres in Pebbly Beach. Unfortunately, it's probably not a fit right now for Jane and Daniel, but the great thing is we've got 2 more properties to look at just north of here in Port Douglas and Newell Beach. Super excited.
You talk yourself into a house. That one I could talk probably all day about why it's not the right house for us. But it certainly looked a lot better online than it did.
The next house we are looking at is a rainforest hideaway on a few hectares currently listed on the market for offers around $3 million.
Could this rainforest retreat be the one for Jane and Daniel? I'm not too sure yet. However, it does have a lot of star factor. Hollywood stars Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry actually stayed here this year during the recent filming of Wizard in FNQ. It's only private, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh wow. If you're a nature lover too and you just want to mellow out and be... I was hoping that the rainforest itself would do a lot of heavy lifting, you know, for them. a good spot, but you feel like you're in a tropical location too. That bit of scrubbing in the front there.
They've done it all.
Yeah.
When he burst her on, but then once went out the back. Yeah.
So we're here in Newell Beach, just north of Port Douglas, and I wanted to show Jane and Daniel this house because it had one of the biggest tropical pools in far north Queensland, and it's a bungalow style property, and it's in a beautiful part of tropical North Queensland, and they're going to really see something a lot different to being down on the Cairns northern beaches or in and amongst Port Douglas. Here they're in a more rural location in a tropical setting, and it just might be a potential fit.
This house is currently listed on the market for offers around $3.5 million. It features 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a huge tropical pool.
I had a good layout. Being able to walk to the beach was good, even though the beach itself wasn't all that scintillating. But again, like it's at the upper end of the budget, and what concerned me was that it was in a residential area with where the neighbours could object to the Airbnb or things like that. Like it just didn't.
Some risk you might inherit there.
Yeah.
But if we'd not looked down here and only looked up there, then it would probably be the best house.
Because it was ready as well, like you needed any work.
No, I didn't need any work. It's just that little bit further from the airport, and and a little bit more expensive. And also, like while you're close to the beach, you can't actually see the beach. Like the house itself didn't have a view.
Based on your list, which one seems to be the best fit?
Water view. Yeah.
Water view?
Yep.
So it's not what I pictured as buying, but I think going back the second time really brought home how the finishes are just excellent.
Yep.
And the layout is so great. Like and when you look at the quality of what they've put in, like the fly screens that go back into the walls, and looking at the tiles they've chosen for the bathrooms and the fixtures and things, like they're absolutely top notch, and they would cost an absolute bomb if you were trying to put them into one of the other houses that we looked at.
Yeah.
And it's got nice baths. I like baths.
And a stunning view.
A stunning view. You don't feel like you're in Sydney. Yeah. That cuts it for me, because like I don't want to buy another house in suburbia up here. Like I want to buy a house that you feel like you're in a different location. Yeah. And looking at those mountains, looking at the ocean, and you're having a 5-minute drive down to Kawara Beach, which is great. Like, yeah. All
right. Well, water view, guys? Let's see what we can do.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
After an exciting 2 days looking at property in tropical North Queensland, Jane and Daniel have settled on the designer home in Kawara Beach. The purchase has been successful, and they're on their way up for a holiday with their family very shortly. So if you want a holiday home just like Jane and Daniel in tropical North Queensland, get in touch with the team.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks very much.